Hi everyone, it's Sandy Reese with StampACrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me today. We have another live video tutorial. Today, in the next couple of videos, we're going to be focusing on the Velvet Meadow designer paper, which is gorgeous. We have a select designer series paper and cardstock sale that's coming up August 4th. So I just want to showcase, this is one of my favorite papers. And it will be in the sale because it's on the marketing. So I know that one for sure. I don't know what other papers will be on sale. I would imagine most of the regular paper will be. So I had several projects. We did a Velvet Meadow class in our Super Saturday in June. And we had lots of really pretty projects. So I thought I would share one with you today, and I have another one for you on Saturday and then one on Monday. So make sure to check back so you can see some of these different papers and what we've done with them. Okay, before we get started, just want to remind you that when you place an order of at least $50 or more online with me, I'll send you a kit of that month's card class projects for free. You get six cards to make. You get 2 of 3 different designs, so always cute cards. Okay, so let's get started. Today we're doing a little notebook cover. So I bought a bunch of these notebooks, and they were actually a little thinner than I thought they would be. But you know, they came in, and so we're gonna work with them. These are, I think they're 5 by 8. I thought they were 5 by 7, but they're 5 by 8. And this is the sheet of the Velvet Meadow we're gonna use. Now the white part right here, not the big flowers, but the smaller ones are flocked. Super pretty. Love these colors. And then I was looking for a good contrast cardstock, and I decided to go with the Daffodil Delight. It just makes it pop really well. Now I will post measurements on my blog, but you can see up at the top of my cardstock here, I have 2 score lines. So we're going to score on those. One, and then there's another one that's just like 1/8 of an inch further up. So you see we have that little kind of squared off, and that's going to go on this part of the notebook. Okay, and then this designer paper will fit right on top of that. Now I need to put a ribbon on, and I can go all the way around, or I can go around like this, but I am going to hang a pen from it, so I am going to put it around both layers just to give it a little extra stability. So let's go ahead and glue this down. We'll put the ribbon on, and then we'll glue it to the notepad. What am I saying? I don't know. That's one of those things where you can't think the words. You can't think the words when you are doing other things. So this is some of our Berry Burst 1/4" ribbon. I'm going to tie this around. I tie it in a knot because I really don't want it to come apart. So I tried taping it, did not work. So you want to tie it in a knot so it's not going to come undone. So kind of make sure you've got it where you want it. Then tie it in a good tight knot, but don't tear your cardstock or paper. Okay, so I've got that corner. We are not going to see this knot, so just trim off those ends. And then I'm going to use a little bit of Scotch tape just to hold it in place. Okay, so I'm just going to tape that down, make sure my knot's in place, isn't going to move around. Okay, now I have a piece of our velvet paper that's part of this suite, part of the Velvet Meadow suite, and we're going to pop this up on top of the designer paper. Just trying to find, I keep moving my dimensionals and I don't know why. So I'm going to use 4 dimensionals. Okay. And then pop this up. I have a little, I guess something was on my die cutter when I was die cutting and it made a little impression. So we're going to cover that up in a minute. Now, we're going to take this piece and put some adhesive on it. I'm going to use glue. You could use tear and tape, but it's been really humid here and I'm afraid that won't stick. So I'm going to just use my liquid glue. Adhere it just to the back. Okay, we'll let that set for a minute. And I'll show you my original sample. When we did this in class, everybody could use the party alphabet dies to do their initials so they could make their own. Now, I don't know who's gonna get this. I'll probably put it in a door prize or use it as a door prize for class. So I'm not going to put an initial. I am going to stamp some cute little butterflies because they go with the garden theme, and I'm going to stamp them in Berry Burst. Okay, and then we're going to use the butterfly punch. Punch these guys out. And we're going to pop these up on our circle. Whoop. Let me grab some smaller dimensionals. And I'm going to put, I've got a bow. I tied this bow. It's a double bow using this ribbon. I'm going to put this here after I fluff it. I'm just going to kind of set it there to see where I want to put my butterflies. Probably like this. Okay. So I'm using dimensionals, and hopefully these will stick pretty well on our velvet paper. I love putting butterflies on 3D things because you can bend up the wings. They feel pretty secure on there. I think it'll be okay. All right, let us fluff these bows. They've been kind of flat for a while, so we're just going to pull those out. A little bit, not quite so flat. Trim off some of these ends that are way too long. And use a glue dot. Now you can attach it directly to the velvet circle or to the ribbon. I'm going to do it to the circle. So hopefully it will stick. Okay. Put that cute little bow right there. And then I've got these little pens. They were silver and gold. I got them from Amazon. Just kind of small mini pens. And then last, I've got these pretty flowers from the suite as well, the Velvet Meadow suite. So let's use we'll do a large and a small. Maybe I'll do a large here and a small one there. You know what? I'm just going to add another small one. Now, if you want, you can use a little wink of Stella to glitter up your butterfly. You've got to be really careful with anything that's kind of red based because it will run. So, I got a big glob there. I'm just going to add a little bit, and I'm trying to be careful on where I place it because I don't want it to run. I might just do a little bit in the middle of these. You don't have to do the whole thing. I got a lot on that one. Sometimes that happens. Okay. Let's see, it's probably dry. I'm just gonna dab it. I don't think I can get it off. I think I'll messing with it's gonna make it worse. Okay, let's get our butterflies fluffed. Isn't that cute? What a cute little gift to make for someone. If you play bunco or mahjong, which my friends have taught me into, this would be a great gift for them. Just use a different paper. Maybe you could get, you know, some little dies and you can spell out maj or mahjong or whatever, and that would be a great little gift to give to them. All right, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed our project. So we got Brenda on today. Hi, Brenda. Okay. Thanks, everybody. We've got another project using the Velvet Meadow paper on Saturday, another one on Monday, so make sure to check back. All right. Bye, everyone.